The school bell rings, signaling the start of another ordinary day at Hillside High. Students head to their first period classes, chatting about the weekend plans and the latest pop stars. But the school authorities are preparing for something different today. Principal Thompson, an imposing figure with a no-nonsense demeanor, is pacing his office. He receives a phone call and listens intently, his face paling as he hears the news. The caller hangs up and Principal Thompson immediately springs into action, knowing this will be one of the toughest situations he'll have to handle during his tenure. He sends a message over the intercom, summoning all teachers to the staff room for an urgent meeting. As the educators assemble, Principal Thompson delivers the news. There has been a gas leak in town, and the fire department has ordered all schools to be evacuated. Chaos ensues as the teachers exchange worried glances and start making phone calls home. They know that informing the students will cause panic, but they must do it. The safety of these young minds is their responsibility. Meanwhile, 17-year-old Liam is enjoying a conversation with his crush, Emma, when his best friend, Noah, approaches them, looking pale and out of breath. "Dude, we gotta get out of here," he whispers urgently. Liam is confused until he sees the fear etched on Noah's face. They follow Noah out of the classroom and into the crowded hallway where students are running help, their voices echoing in panic. Suddenly, a piercing alarm cuts through the noise. The lockdown drill alarm. Liam freezes, his heart pounding against his ribs. He looks around frantically, trying to understand the situation. A lockdown drill is unusual for a Wednesday afternoon. Before Liam can process his thoughts, he feels a hand on his shoulder and turns to see Emma, her face etched with concern. "We should probably go," she says, her voice shaking slightly. Understanding the gravity of the situation, Liam nods, and they join the throng of students moving quickly towards the nearest exit. As they make their way to the exit, the sound of screeching tires and blaring sirens fills the air. Adrenaline pumps through Liam's veins. What's happening? Is this a drill? Just then, a voice booms over the intercom. "Attention students and staff. This is not a drill. Please remain calm and proceed to the assembly point." The announcement is followed by an eerie silence, punctuated only by the distant sirens. Outside, students are gathered in the soccer field, their faces reflecting a mixture of confusion and fear. Mr. Williams, a math teacher known for his calm demeanor, addresses the group. "Everyone, stay calm. We're having a lockdown drill. Stay here until further notice." Despite Mr. Williams' reassuring words, murmurs of discontent ripple through the crowd. Some students start to complain, others break into tears. The situation is quickly spiraling out of control. Liam looks around and spots Emma in the crowd. He pushes through the sea of students and reaches her side. She looks back at him, her eyes wide with fear. Before Liam can say anything, Mr. Williams steps into the circle of students, attempting to restore order. "Listen, everyone. We're going to stay here until we're told to go back. Stick together and stay calm." His words hang in the air, a feeble attempt to mask the fear that's gripping the students and teachers alike. Minutes turn into an agonizing hour. The students are restless, their initial fear giving way to a rising panic. Whispers turn to shouts as tensions rise. Some students break into a run, racing around the field, while others slump to the ground, overcome with despair. The sight before Mr. Williams is heartbreaking. What began as a routine drill has transformed into a nightmare. Then there's Noah. He's been unusually silent since they left the school. His face is pale, his eyes wide and unfocused. Liam, concerned about his friend, places a hand on his shoulder. "Hey, man, you okay?" Noah jumps, startled by Liam's touch. "Yeah, I'm fine," he says, his voice barely a whisper. But his eyes betray him, revealing the turmoil raging within. As the minutes crawl by, Noah's behavior becomes more erratic. He starts pacing, his movements becoming agitated. "We need to get out of here," he says suddenly, his voice sharp with urgency. "What do you mean?" Liam asks, his confusion evident. "There's something wrong." "I can feel it," Noah says, his eyes darting around as if searching for an escape. Mr. Williams, observing Noah's behavior, steps in. "Hey Noah, we're gonna be okay. Just stay calm." He tries to put a reassuring hand on Noah's shoulder, but the boy flinches away, his body trembling. "No, you don't understand," Noah cries out, his voice cracking with emotion. "I have to get out of here." Before anyone can react, Noah breaks from their grasp and sprints towards the school, disappearing through the open gate. A collective gasp rises from the students and teachers. What has gotten into Noah? Mr. Williams hesitates for a moment, torn between his duty to keep everyone safe and his concern for Noah's well-being. The look on the boy's face, the wild desperation in his eyes, haunts him. Mr. Williams knows he has to act fast. He turns to the other teachers, his voice firm. "We need to go back and check on Noah. He might be in danger." However, as they approach the school, they find it swarming with police cars and emergency medical services. Their worst fears confirmed. What was supposed to be a routine lockdown drill has turned into a horrifying reality. As they enter the school, what they see inside is beyond their wildest nightmares. The classrooms are ransacked, desks overturned, papers strewn across the floor. It's clear that someone has been through here, but who and where is Noah? Just then, they hear a voice. "Everybody stay right here. Don't move." They turn to see a police officer, his gun drawn, his eyes scanning the room. "Put your hands up slowly and come out with your hands where I can see them." The officer moves cautiously, his gaze fixed on the corner of the room. With bated breath, everyone watches as a figure slowly emerges from the shadows. It's Noah. His hands are raised slowly, his face ashen and tearful. The relief that washes over the crowd is palpable, but the ordeal is far from over. The police officer steps forward, his voice commanding. "Noah, you're under arrest." Noah's eyes widen in disbelief. "But I didn't do anything," he stammers. The officer ignores him, his gaze hardening. "You'll have your chance to explain later." He turns to the others. "Everyone, stay here until we sort this out." As the police question Noah, Mr. Williams tries to piece together what has happened. The school, once a symbol of learning and growth, has become a crime scene. The students are traumatized, some sobbing uncontrollably, others frozen in shock. In that moment, Mr. Williams understands the weight of their ordeal. This is not just a bad dream. It's their new reality. Later, as the police presence outside the school diminishes and the students are reunited with their parents, the community is left reeling. The idyllic facade of their small town has been shattered, replaced by a chilling question: what next? The event casts a long shadow over Hillside High, forever altering the landscape of their everyday lives. Now let's hear from you. Have you ever experienced a lockdown? How did it make you feel? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this gripping tale of resilience and bravery, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more captivating stories. Your support means everything to us. Thanks for watching.